Thank you, Gene. Now we'll have Matt Lingafelter, the principal here at Steele School.
Welcome everyone to Steele School. I must share with you I had the students write about the construction project yesterday. Much of what I have to say is based on what our Steele students had to say. I must start by following a directive from one student. The student insisted that I say, "Welcome Steele Superstars." Welcome Steele Superstars and friends of Steele School. Isn't it a great day to be a superstar? I would also like to thank my parents. My mom and dad are both in the audience. If they'll stand and wave their hand. We are here to break ground on a project that, as one student said, will make Steele the best school in town. I would add that I think that when the school doors open next year, we will be the best Steele school in the state of Illinois. A school community of students, teachers, parents, and administration dedicated to closing the achievement gap. The construction project will directly impact student learning. Having our geothermal system will allow for classrooms to be at optimal learning temperatures year-round, since there will be heating and air conditioning. Many students mentioned in their writing how excited they are to be able to come off the hot playground into a classroom that will cool them off. The natural lighting that will be introduced into the learning areas has been proven through many studies to positively impact student learning. Many students mentioned how excited they are at the possibility of skylights. We will also triple our small group spaces from 8 spaces to 24 spaces, add a dedicated space for our SMI students, and add an area committed to physical education rather than having to share the cafeteria. In reading what students had to say about the project, there is no doubt that Steele Superstars are attached to their current building. As a matter of fact, many students mentioned that it is sad to see the school change because it has been the same ever since they were in kindergarten. One student said they didn't like change. Others mentioned how sad it was to see the trees cut down that had been here for many years. For the students that asked about being able to volunteer to plant trees and flowers, let's talk more, because that sounds like a great school-wide project we could take on next year, and you could be the leaders of that project. Many other students mentioned being nervous, excited, happy, and liking the noise, but not liking the noise, but being worth it, and change being good. I agree, change is good. And from reading what the boys and girls wrote, these are the changes they are most excited about in their words. It will be so cool to have a new gym. It will be nice to have the ability to crank up the air conditioning when it gets hot. The doors in the classroom will be awesome and help us concentrate because we won't hear the noise in the hallway. The new office at the front of the building will be nice for visitors to walk into rather than having to buzz in. It will be cool to have lockers to replace having the old tubs that have to be lugged around the room. We will have so much more space. This school is going to be awesome. Before I end my comments, I have to tell you what 4 first graders wrote about the work that has happened over the last 3 days. One student said, "The tractor picked up the dirt." Another student said, the concrete went ever when the digger lifted it up." Another student a first grader used 2 sentences. "The tractor destroyed the sidewalk and pulled the stumps out. Now there is dirt everywhere." And the last student said, "The big yellow machine was digging up the whole road. The roller was just sitting there." First graders, you did a great job with your writing. I will end by answering one question that I was asked. The question I was asked is, what made you think we should change the school? The answer is that many people care very much about every single Steele Superstar student learning as much as they possibly can. I want all board members, administration, taxpayers, and committee members to know that we truly appreciate the opportunities this construction project brings us. After the construction, we will have the greatest Steele school ever.